All right, welcome to Yoga on a Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a nice quick stretch in. My daily affirmation to all of you today is I appreciate that you're doing this every single day with me. Normally we'd have like an every other day. It'd be a whole different experience. And now you're putting your body through yoga every single day. That's fantastic. I will admit, like, I'm a little more sore and in different places than I thought I would be. And I like it. So just make sure you're recovering, hydrate. If you don't have water near you, try and get some water. Make sure you're trying to eat a little bit during the day and just take care of the body. If you are stiff and sore, you're gonna get stronger, I promise. That soreness is your body adjusting to be in new and different positions, which whole point of the class, strength and flexibility. You're gaining strength and hopefully you're increasing your flexibility. It's gonna take time, so keep working at mastering those poses. Kind of like I said earlier when we were checking in, today we'll be going over the same poses we introduced on Monday, and then next Monday, we'll introduce new poses to add into our routine and kind of grow that structure. Friday, we normally, if we're all together, we do kind of a wall stretch and a faster version. We don't really have walls to stretch on here, so we're just gonna kind of do fast Friday. We're gonna get right into our stretches, move through it quickly, do some good deep breathing, and then I'm gonna let you guys go on with your day. So for the good of the order, if anybody does have anything, make sure to throw it in the chat. Otherwise, find a nice, comfy spot. Let's get ourselves into a seated position and take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Slowly exhale out. You start to get your mind right, hopefully you can clear away distractions, clear away anything that's going on in your mind that's kind of taking you away from being in the moment, and you can find yourself present in the here and now. As we focus on our breathing, I want you to try to think about something positive while you breathe in, negative while you breathe out. We're going to try to get to 7 uninterrupted breaths. So on your own, let's breathe. As you come to the end of that 7th breath, I want you to go ahead and take one more deep breath in, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, roll the body forward, widen the fingertips as far apart as they go. Place the knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Find yourself in a nice flat back in table pose. As we breathe in, we're going to reach the crown of the head way out towards the front of the room. As we exhale out, we're going to reach the tailbone towards the back, and we're going to hold ourselves in table. We'll take a couple nice breaths in table. On your next inhale, begin to round the spine up towards the ceiling, tucking the tailbone between the hips, head between the shoulders. Exhale, press the belly button down towards the mat, tilt the tailbone and head towards the ceiling in cow. On your own with your rhythm of your breathing, let's rotate back and forth between cat and cow. Really push that stretch. The more you can reach the spine away from the ceiling and push to the ground, the better you're gonna benefit. The nice part about being in your own room is hopefully you can get even more of a stretch without worrying about how you look to other people and all those good kind of things. Though you should all know, you look perfect, so keep it up. One more rotation, and let's come back to neutral. Inhale, raise the right leg behind you. If you have stuff behind you, don't swing it too hard. I kicked that air conditioner earlier. Exhale, swing that leg between the feet. Walk that left foot out just a little bit. I like to scoot my right foot over to create those good train tracks and lower the weight of the chest down onto the knee. Exhale and sink the hips a little more. Inhale, raise the hips slightly, walk the hand to the inside. Exhale, press the hips down, raise the chest and eyes up. Really, we're pressing those hips forward, squeezing the glutes. in lizard pose. Inhale, walk the right hand to the outside. Exhale, slight lean into your lunge. Inhale, roll the hips, and then begin to roll the spine up. Bring the arms nice and high above the head. Taking that deep breath in. Exhale, sink the hips down, making sure the knee doesn't go past the toes. Finding that good train tracks with the hips. Facing the chest forward with a strong spine. Low warrior one. Exhale and try to sink a little more. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, open, left arm back, right arm forward, sink hips down. Really work at twisting that left shoulder open. And I kind of lean my left shoulder back because I've really noticed on film I tend to get forward. If you can get that body nice and straight, we're looking for a nice, strong spine. We're holding low warrior two. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, pivot, hold. Tuck that back toe underneath. Inhale, raise that left knee. Slide that right foot back as you exhale and find yourself in plank. Again, I got some questions about modification. If you want to plank from the knees, make sure that back is flat from knee to the neck. Okay, I don't want to see this. This isn't doing you any good at all. It's just table pose with your feet up in the air. So if you're going to modify that plank, flatten and lock out the back. Otherwise, up on the knees. Raise the hips slightly, elbows tight. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, let the hips settle down into the mat. Good. Remember, Sphinx is your modification if you have a bad back. Otherwise, we're going to tilt our head back into cobra and let that stretch come. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, keep the feet together, widen the knees. Using the palms, push the hips back towards the heels. Lower those armpits down to the mat like you're trying to put your chest and armpit on the floor. And if you're in a nice comfy spot, and hopefully you're actually able to put your face on the mat floor. Breathe in child's pose. Inhale, back up to table. Spin myself around the other direction. Slight grip on the mat, nice wide feet. Reach that head forward, reach that tailbone back. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Just as a constant reminder, your speed does not have to match my speed. The motion of cat and cow should rotate with your breathing. And come back to neutral. Inhale, raise the left leg behind you, pointing the toe away. Exhale, swing that foot between the hands or walk it, whatever works the best. Walk that right leg back as far as you're comfortable and lower the weight of the chest onto that knee. Low lunge. Inhale, walk that left hand to the inside. Again, in case you need to see, it's literally just lined up with my arm. Exhale, I'm gonna sink my hips down by raising my chest up. My eyes are forward in lizard pose. Try and straighten out my leg if you can. Create a good stretch. That hip flexor on that straight leg. Inhale, bring the hips up, walking the hand to the outside. Exhale, slight lean. Inhale, roll the hips, roll the spine, bring the arms nice and high above the head. Exhale, hands down. Sink hips down. Low warrior one. Chest is facing forward. Checking for nice straight lines. Every time I exhale, I'm sinking just a little bit more to increase that stretch. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, open. Right arm back, left arm forward. Sink hips down. Straighten that spine if you can. Low warrior 2. Really open in the right shoulder to help that right hip open up today. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, pivot, fold. Tuck that back to underneath, raise the knee. Slide that left foot back, and let's hold plank. Pull that belly button nice and tight to the spine, engage those abs. We can build abs in the winter, it's okay. I know it's sweater season, but that's all right. Raise the hips slightly, elbows tight. Exhale, lowering the body down. Inhale, cobra. This time we're gonna let our chin drift down to our chest, creating a different stretch along all those, along your spine, and all your vertebrae, and especially that upper part of your neck. Inhale, raise hips. Exhale, widen the knees. Push the hips back. Lower the body down. Child's pose. Wider you can get those knees apart, the more you're gonna feel this stretch. And if you're struggling to get your glutes, your buns, back to your heels, use your palms and push those glutes back, or push the buns back towards the heels. Ethan, I got you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. Inhale, back up to table. From table, we're going to cross our ankles behind us. You're going to walk your hands back, lowering yourself down into seated pose. Take a nice deep breath in. I'm trying to refocus the mind just a little bit. The secret thought of the day, or the secret question that you answer at the end, not right now, but answer at the end, is what is your favorite, or who is your favorite superhero? Mr. Reens is Hulk. I'm excited to hear about yours when we're done. So that'll be, especially if you're not on the live video, this is what you're looking for.
Are you doing yoga?
Yeah, I'm doing yoga, and you're distracting. Can you say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, Elena.
With a mouthful of food, you're adorable. Get out of here. Take a good deep breath in, everybody. Slowly exhale out. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, extend the right leg out. Inhale, big arm circles, sit that chest up. Dive that body forward, reach out and grab a toe. Single leg fold. And Ty, you're good. I got a bunch of people who are cutting in and out. I see you guys when you join back in. I'm doing my best to pop you in as we go. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, bring both hands out. Grab that foot. Single leg fold, but with the two hands, really push that toe away. And inhale, rolling the spine up. Exhale, switch the feet. Left leg out, right leg up. Okay. Inhale, tall spine. Roll that arm across, reach out, grab a toe. Try and straighten out that chest if you can. Okay, keeping the lower back from being rounded. Sorry. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, reach the chest out. Grab the foot. Careful, mister. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, straighten both feet out. Inhale, roll the arms in as big of a circle as you can. Reach that body up like you're diving into a pool. Exhale, fold forward. Full fold. Inhale, slight raise. And exhale, get lower. Hey, come here. You see right here? Everybody's doing yoga with us. I know you can't see them, but you're distracting. Can you please go play in the other room for just a minute, and then I'll come play with you when I'm done? Can you do that for me? Okay, bye-bye. Inhale, roll the spine up. Thank you guys for your patience with my kid. I appreciate it. Exhale, bring the right leg across the top of the left leg. Inhale, draw that left leg up to the body and sit up nice and tall in supine. Try to get a nice straight back, and we're going to squeeze that right knee to the chest, adding a stretch to our hips. Get a good breath in there. Inhale, raise the right arm out in front. Exhale, spin that right arm behind the body. Draw the left hand against the knee. Straight arm reminds us to have a straight spine. And I'm going to push with my left elbow against my knee to create a good twist in that spine, or supine twist. Breathe. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, drop the feet down in front. Inhale, we're gonna bring the left leg over the top this time. Exhale, tuck that right foot back. Inhale, sit that spine up nice and tall. We're trying to keep both buns on the ground, or your sitter muscles, all right? So if you kind of got to shift yourself around a little bit, you just don't want to get too far sideways where one butt cheek is way up off the ground. We're gonna pull that knee nice and tight. Supine. We got rolling the shoulders back, reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Good posture and good form. Inhale, raise the left hand out in front. Exhale, spin that left hand behind you. Draw the right hand against the knee, and we're gonna push, twisting the opposite direction. Trying to maintain a tall spine. Using the right arm as leverage for your twist. Your supine twist. Exhale back to the middle. Drop the feet down into a butterfly. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And today we're just going to do a folded butterfly. So place the hands underneath the feet. Once again, nice and tall. Reach that chest out forward. Try to keep the back as flat as you can. Once you feel yourself start to run out of breath, do it again. Take a deep breath in, straighten out that back. Roll yourself down a little more. And if you can go one more time, try to go one more time until you're all the way down in folded butterfly. Inhale, roll that spine back up. Exhale. Raise the hands, stack the fingers, point the thumbs. Take a deep breath in, sit up nice and tall. Slightly round those upper shoulders and begin to exhale, rolling your spine back. This is one of the few times I'm going to tell you to roll your spine, other than like cat and cow, where you're rolling your spine down the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. You've got to use your hands, that's okay, but otherwise we're engaged in the core, and we're working on strengthening our abs and our ability to control the body as we roll it back down, nice and slow, until our entire spine comes to rest on our mat. We're going to lay our head down, and we find ourselves in laying butterfly. I like to take my hands, I like to place them on the edge of my legs, and I like to apply just a little bit of pressure to add to the stretch. Gravity is going to do plenty if you don't want to do that, but I'm hearing a lot of people talk about how they're feeling the benefits of getting their hip flexors and their groin really stretched, and that hip mobility is one that you have to work on. If you're a sprinter or you play a sport that involves a lot of shifting and quick speeds, you want those legs to be able to churn and move in any direction. So the more flexibility we can get, the better you're going to perform, as well as it's just going to prevent injury overall. If you're like, Rien, I'm not an athlete, I don't really care. That's good too, I get it, but just the stretch, how good it feels on your body, that's the benefit you're going to get every day. Relax your grip, exhale, extend the feet out in front as far as you comfortably can. We're gonna inhale, raise the right leg up. I'm gonna wrap my hand. I go one hand around the knee, one hand around the ankle. You can go both hands on the knees, you can go on the shins. Wherever you're comfortable, you can apply the best pull. From here, I'm gonna exhale. I'm gonna squeeze my knee nice and tight to the chest, rolling out the ankle. Don't forget to breathe. Filling the body just on a physiological level full of good oxygen is going to help muscle recovery. It's going to help flush out kind of negative chemicals and things in your body that they don't need. And it's going to help your blood be more oxygenated, which is just going to help you perform better in the day. So yoga has so many benefits for you, and just the breathing alone is going to help. Relax your grip. Left hand is on the knee. Right hand, we're going to take a big breath in, place that right hand way far out on the floor. We can turn our eyes and we can gaze at our right hand. And we're going to exhale, drawing the knee across the body. If you got to shift yourself, you're going to hit something, that's okay. Draw the knee across the body. And the big key, like we keep talking about, is keep those shoulder blades on the mat. Don't let them lift up because you're not helping your stretch out. I would much prefer to see a flat back with the knee up in the air than I would to see a knee on the ground, the back up. So let's hold, bent knee twist. Point the left toe away if you can. And inhale back up to the middle. Exhale, extend that foot out in front. Inhale, raise the left leg. Hand around the knee and or shin. Wherever you're comfortable. Squeeze that knee to the chest. A little vocalist in the other room. Thanks, guys, for being patient with them. I really, really appreciate it. Roll out that ankle. Half wind maker, in case you got the name of this one. Yes, increases digestion, especially after lunch. Relax your grip. Keep that right hand on the knee. Inhale, extend the left hand out to the side. We're going to turn our eyes, we're going to gaze at that left hand, and we're going to keep it on our knee at about a 90. We're going to draw the knee across the body. Try to keep that right leg as straight down your body as you can. It has a tendency to drift. So try to correct that and then pull that knee. Oh, this bent knee twist has so many pieces going into it. Stretching that whole body out, working your hips, the edge of your gluteus minimus. It's a great stretch. Inhale back up to the middle. Exhale, just slightly relax your grip. Inhale, draw both knees up. Find a nice spot that you like to grip. I like to try and get my arms as far around as I can so I can keep my knees nice and tight to my chest and my body. First, we're just gonna squeeze. This is full wind maker. Put some nice pressure on the guts and stomach. Helps your body increase some digestion by stimulating all those organs inside. And then I want you to slowly rock back and forth. Nothing fast, and it's not crazy big where you're getting all the way up to like the back of your head or your feet. You're simply massaging those muscles in your back and spine. If you want to kind of drift slightly to the right and slightly to the left, really massage the muscles on the lats and the edge of your spine versus just rolling your spine. Oh, this is great. Full wind maker. And we're going to relax our grip. We're going to exhale. We're going to straighten our feet out in front. And we're going to find ourselves in a nice, comfortable relaxation pose. Take that good, deep breath in. Feel that whole body full of oxygen. Slowly let your breath out. With your inhale and your exhale, you're either trying to visualize, you're counting, or you're just noting distractions and trying to clear your mind. Maybe today you want to think about an affirmation, something that's a kind thought about somebody else or something you're going through. Maybe you want your mind to focus on the positive in life and something that you're bringing that's going to bring you joy. Maybe there's something you're looking forward to in the future. Maybe it's getting done with this class. Whatever it may be, I want you to fill your brain with positivity. And I know somebody's gonna say, Reno, I'm supposed to not be distracted. You're right. That is what I ask. But now we're in our mindfulness practice. And the mindfulness practice finds ways to help you understand the best ways to relax yourself. We're all different. Some of this is too hippy dippy for people, and I totally understand that. If the breathing, the visualization, that whole concept and process is beyond you and you don't want any part of it, great. I totally get it. I understand. Just simply, like we said earlier, getting good oxygen and oxygenating the blood and muscles, you're going to find physical benefits. But for those of you who are finding the mental benefits of breathing and focusing on being in the here and now, we're going to continue that practice. We're going to take about 5 minutes of relaxation. I'm going to set a little timer here. I'm going to sit up today. I want you to continue with your practice in relaxation pose. Palms are up. We're in a nice, comfortable position. We're going to just take 5 minutes, slow breaths in, slow breaths out, focusing on the good things in our life. And as we exhale out, we're giving ourselves permission to not think about stressors or negative feelings that we may be experiencing. Try to stay ever present in this moment, and most importantly, breathe. Yes, I had somebody ask, can you put your arms behind your head? At this point, if you find your arms moving around or you find yourself in a very comfortable position, that's fantastic. I know I'm talking while some of you are trying not to be distracted. The key that I just look for is try not to get so comfy that you fall asleep, especially after lunch. This one can be a tough one. About a minute left. 1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're at, go ahead and start to slowly sit up. Find yourself in a nice, comfortable position. Namaste, everybody. My soul sees yours. That is your first full week of yoga. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. I'm really pleasantly surprised about what a good experience this has been with you guys, and that's because of all of you. I thank you for that. Secret question of the day, of course, is what is your favorite superhero? Mr. Rings is Hulk, but there are so many. For those of you who are live, go ahead and put it in the chat, and then I'm going to stop the recording and chat with you guys for a minute. If you are not live, make sure you keep that as part of your makeup assignment. Thank you, guys. Make sure you thank someone around you. Find an affirmation for the day. And as always, smile and be nice to somebody.